Hello everybody, it's me Sam again with another quick video, and yeah, we're going to be talking about these guys again since I am getting a lot of reviews and a lot of views on these walkie-talkies, and every now and then I get questions about them, and I've gotten 2 questions so far about it. So the first question that I get from some people is, how do you insert the batteries? So I guess some people would not know, or would have, I guess some people are having trouble with this. So as you can see, these walkie-talkies have a belt clip right here. The battery compartment is right in here. Now, let me just go right off by start by saying that these walkie-talkies use AA batteries, and they usually have AA rechargeable batteries included. So if you're using rechargeable batteries, you can recharge them using the USB port right here. There should have been a cord provided with 2 ends with the walkie-talkies, and you can charge them using a PC, USB, or I think a 5-volt adapter. Yeah. Please note that if you're using alkaline batteries, I would not try to charge them because alkaline batteries are not rechargeable. So we're going to get this walkie-talkie real quick, and I'm going to show you real quick. First of all, how do you put the batteries in? Well, this is how you do it. The walkie-talkie has a belt clip just like this. Now up here there's a tab. You will pull that tab out and push up on the belt clip just like that. So it's like you're going to grab the tab like this. You're going to pull out on it with your fingernail just like that. Pull out towards you and then push up. The belt clip slides right off, just like that. Now, you will find another little tab right here at the bottom, and you can use your fingernail or some kind of pry tool, push back on the tab, and pull up on the battery compartment. Once doing that, that reveals the batteries. So the batteries are inserted. As you can see, these batteries are inserted. So I'm going to pull them out, just for right now. Here, okay. Now they're going to be a little hard. That's one thing I'm gonna make note of, and I'm going to show you right here too. I'm going to pull these batteries out deliberately on purpose. So next, when you put the batteries in and you're ready to put them in, you will make sure you put this ribbon to the bottom. This will aid in you pulling the batteries out. Another thing you're going to do is you're going to follow the orientation of the symbols, negative to positive, negative to positive. So you got the tip up, tip down, tip up. So we'll look at it real quick. Yes. So usually the left and right battery are going to be with the tip up. You have the symbols right here, and the only one that's with the tip down is the middle one. So once we get these batteries put in, you will also notice that they're going to be a little snug. So it's going to be a little snug. Might be a little tough to push in there. If it doesn't go in that way, then try putting the tip in first, like this. Once again, it might be a little snug. Just make sure it aligns properly. Make sure it doesn't slide. See that? And just simply press down. Like I say, it's going to be a little snug, so you might think it's not going in, it's not going in. You have to make sure, that the battery is properly lined up. Now, I find the easiest way is for you to put the tip in first, like that. Put the tip in first. Like you see this middle one, the tip is down, to the down. That's your positive down. And if you need to with your 2 thumbs, press down and it'll snap in place. And the same thing with the other one. Like I said, once again, make sure the ribbon is at the bottom. The last one is with a tip up. You can do it this way too, and it'll probably work, but I find it easier to put the tip in first. It's my preference. And like I said, the ribbon is to help you. So when you're ready to pull them out, it might be a little tough, but with just some pulling, they will pull right back out. Okay, so that covers on how to put the batteries in. So we're going to get the batteries back in. Let's make sure I have them in correctly. Once the batteries are in, you simply just replace the battery cover. You see these little tabs? They will line up with two little holes up here. You line up the tabs just like that, and you can leave the ribbon sticking out or push it in, it doesn't matter, and just simply press down and it locks in place. That's how the batteries are going. And if you want to, you can reinsert the belt clip. Simply just line it up on the track and press down, and it snaps back in place. See that? That's how you insert the batteries. We're going to turn on the walkie-talkie, because another question that I get is, how do you change the channels? And is there any way that we can talk without other people interrupting us? There is a way. It's not 100% foolproof, but I'm going to show you how right now in this video. So we'll turn the walkie-talkie on. As you can see, this walkie-talkie is set to transmit on channel 3. If you want to change a channel, or maybe this channel is too crowded, there's one of two things you can do. You can go to another channel, considering that it is if I'm not mistaken, I think these radios are FRS and GMRS. The higher powered channels, to my understanding, require a license. So you should not be transmitting on them unless you have a GMRS license from the FCC. But if you want to use them without a license, it's your choice. Do it at your own risk. So anyway, to change the channels, this is how you do here. And for more information on what channels are what, GMRS, go to the fcc.gov website. You'll find all the information you need there. So anyway, let's go on changing the channels. To change the channel, you would think you just press that. Actually, you have to hit the mode button. The mode button is right here. You press that, the channel will start blinking. Then you can select any channel you want, or any channel that you're allowed to transmit on. We'll go to channel 7. I think 7 is an FRS channel. And you can either you can wait for it to stop blinking, or you can hit the push to talk button to get into it right away. So let me do that again. Okay. Push to talk. And you see how it gets in right away. And you are now ready to transmit on 7. Hello, good buddy. I have the other walkie-talkie here, but unfortunately the batteries in this one are dead. Otherwise I would demonstrate it. So, about the channels. If you want to use a specific channel and don't want to have to change channels, but there are other people on that same frequency, this is what you do. You hit the mode button twice. You see the number 0? That blinks. You can select any one of these numbers. If you think of these as sub-channels, but they're actually, I think, what they refer to as security codes or something like that. So you just pick any one of these that you want, 16, 17, or anything like that, doesn't matter. And you just hit the push to talk button. As you can see, there it is right there. And make sure that your other partner on the other end with the radio, or all other radios, are on the same channel and the same security code, and then you can carry your conversations, and you should not get very much interference from other users on the same channel, unless if you're in a really crowded area. Like I say, it's not 100% private, So I would be very careful about what you say over these radios. You know, any sensitive information I would not give. Like, okay, hey, good buddy, what's your social security number? I wouldn't do that over these radios, even if you're using a privacy code, because this is a radio broadcast. It's open. Anybody can listen to it, and even anybody with a scanner, an all-band radio, can listen to your conversation. So yeah, just be careful with that. So anyway, folks, yeah, I just thought I'd provide this quick tutorial on these walkie-talkies, and I get quite a bit of questions on this about how far do they go, and stuff like that. I have tested them. I've walked practically almost 1 whole mile, which is the outer perimeter of my neighborhood, and I've gotten some pretty good signal. But it depends. The signal will vary. It'll all depend on where you're at. If you're in a very open area, pretty much at the same elevation level, it's line of sight, so the signal should go pretty far. You know what I mean? If you're either not on the same terrain level, say someone's at the top of a hill, someone's at the bottom of a hill, it might vary. You could have some signal degradation the further apart you are. If you're in a city or metropolitan area, or even a neighborhood, you might also the range may vary. It could be pretty long, or it may be very short. It just depends what you have. Say if you're walking around with these in I don't know, New York, Houston, Texas, downtown, the big buildings might have a lot of interference. So that just depends on the environment and where you're at. All right, folks. So that's about it with this video, and the radio fell over. So y'all take care, and I will see y'all. I will see y'all later. So I am signing out. 10-4, good buddy.